All right, here we go. We're set up for our first pull. We got a pretty big top of maple. Actually, you can see the stand right down there. Right there. So the top's down over the hill. It's kind of got some wild limbs on it, but we're gonna try to get it up a little bit. We'll trim it up and pull it on up. So we got the line running up through a pulley to redirect us out that road. Don't worry guys, we're just testing things here at low idle. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some gas here on the next go around. I think we're caught down there, let's go see. So here's kind of the mess we're up against. About 30 foot of top with all these branches coming out, forks. I might have to trim it up, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Probably buried in right here pretty good. We'll see if we can't get it kind of pulled up on top a little better. This is steep right here. So I don't think it's helping that I'm pulling with such a long boom back here. As you can see, it's really pulling the tractor sideways, but we're probably gonna re-rig up a little lower and get a better pull on it. Well, there goes my swamper. I think he had enough there. He was heading inside for a little bit. Let me tell you, throughout the day running this thing, I can tell you a little bit of throttle goes a long way with the torque of this thing. Its gearing it's amazing. We do a lot of awesome things with it today. All right, now we'll go ahead and do a little redirect. Tell you what, when you give her the throttle, she really digs. There's deep lug narrow tires on the back, they can get some traction. Well, I tell you, we ripped a lot of the branches off coming up over. All right. There we go. Good. Next maybe we can hook to that big top over there. You can kind of see where it was breaking everything off against this stump, giving us some of the hold up. We went ahead and redirected through the trees a little bit for a better pull, but once I get it up close, we're going to just hook the strap back to the boom and do away with the cable. Log broke back there. Yeah, I wasn't gonna sit there and fight that one. I'll get the saw and cut that off there. All right, we got that notch, crotch cut out of there. Go ahead and get her pulling up. That ought to work for it. guys, so we're set up with a 2-to-1 pool here on this next top. This one's much bigger and kind of buried here in the hillside. So kind of goes underneath the big part of that maple all the way down in there. So we're gonna give it a tug and see what happens. Hopefully we can just rip it right on up over here. Isn't that a nice view? All right, we don't have a whole lot of range of motion in front of us, so we might only get a couple feet of pull here. I'm gonna see if we can get some movement. Here we go. So up top there, I could only go about 10 feet forward, and then I was going back and forth trying to make a left-hand turn, and it was wanting to push me to the right here, but we ended up making a little progress. Well, we're definitely getting some good movement there. I tell you, that 2-to-1 ratio makes a huge difference. I was making the turn up top there to the left, had to keep kind of backing up and going more. That long boom there, I'm still pulling from the end, and it really wants to just suck your rear end around there towards the direction of the pool. But we're gonna get set up, try to do a straight line pull here again, see if we can't probably just pull those little saplings right over. Well, unfortunately, one of the joys of making videos here, the phone's going to die, so we end up going and pulling on this again, snap the log in half, and get the first half up, and I finish off with the second half there. But thank you all for coming along. We'll be sure to get you some more action here, and stand by. We'll get you another video out shortly. Y'all take care.